Papaya cultivation. Papaya is a tropical fruit having commercial importance because of its high nutritive and medicinal value. Scientific name of papaya is Carica papaya. It belongs to the family Caricaceae. Papaya plants grow in three sexes: male, female, and hermaphrodite. Male never produces fruit, it only produces pollen. Female produces fruit unless pollinated. Hermaphrodite have male stamens and female ovaries. So almost all commercial papaya orchards contain only hermaphrodites. Conditions for cultivation of papaya. It grows well in deep and well-drained sandy loam soil. It grows well in regions where summer temperature ranges from 35 degrees Celsius to 38 degrees Celsius. It requires a night temperature which ranges from 12 to 14 degrees Celsius. Next, land preparation. Well drained upland is selected for cultivation. Proper ploughing is required. Suitable windbreak should be planted at orchard boundary for proper establishment of papaya. Next is planting. 500 grams of seed is required for sowing. Seed rate should be 250 to 300 grams per hectare. Seed should be treated with 0.1% monosan. The seedlings can be raised in nursery beds of 3 meter long, 1 meter wide and 10 centimeter high. Mostly pit method is preferred for planting. Pit size is 60 into 60 into 60 centimeter. Planting times are February to March, June to July, October to November. Spacing between plants should be 1.8 into 1.8 meters. Next, we'll see the irrigation required for papaya. Basin system of irrigation is followed. Protective irrigation is provided in the first year of planting. During second year, irrigation is provided at fortnightly interval in winter and at an interval of 10 days in summer. Intercultural operations. Deep hoeing is recommended during the first year to check weed growth. Earthing up is done to avoid waterlogging. Next, intercropping. No intercrops are taken after onset of flowering stage. Fertilizer applications. Apply FYM 10 kg per plant as basal, then 50 grams in each of N, P and K per plant. Apply 20 grams in each of Azospirillum and Phosphobacterium at planting. Again apply 6 months after planting. Fertigation technique. Apply 10 liters of water per day plus 13.5 grams of urea and 10.5 grams of muriate of potash through drip irrigation. Soil application of sugar phosphate 300 grams per plant. Next we'll see about harvesting. Fruits are harvested when they are full of size, light green in color with a hinge of yellow at the apical end. On ripening, fruits of certain varieties turn yellow while some remain green. When the latex ceases to be milky and becomes watery, the fruits are suitable for harvesting. In papaya, post-harvesting processes include grading, storage, packing, transportation and marketing. Grading is done based on their weight, size and color. It is stored for a period of 1 to 3 weeks at 10 to 13 degrees Celsius with 85 to 90% relative humidity. It is packed with bamboo baskets with banana leaves as lining materials and are used for carrying the produce from farm to the local markets. Transportation is mostly done by trucks or lorries. In marketing, the farmers usually dispose of their produce to the wholesalers and middlemen at a farm gate. Next, we'll see about the varieties of papaya. TNAU released varieties are CO1 to CO8. CO1 is selection from Ranchi. CO2 has yellow pulp. It is selected from TNAU. CO3 is hybrid between CO2 and Sunrise Solo. CO4 is hybrid between CO1 and Washington. CO5 is selection from Washington. CO6 is selection from Giant. CO7 is hybrid from Pusa Delicious, CO3 and Coorg Honeydew. Co8 has red color pulp. It is developed by initial selective hybridization of Co2 with red anthered male followed by intermating and repeated selection in segregation population. Pusa varieties. Pusa varieties are Pusa giant, Pusa nanha, which is mutant dwarf, Pusa majesty, and Pusa delicious. Pusa giant is highly tolerant to strong winds and is mostly used in canning industries. Pusa nanha is a dioecious line, which means fruit production takes place between two separate lines, male and female. Pusa majesty. It is round in shape and good in taste. It is a gynodioecious line, which means fruit production takes place from the coexistence of both female and hermaphrodite plants in same place. Next, Pusa delicious, another gynodioecious papaya cultivator, which is excellent in taste with good flavors and deep orange flesh. Some of the imported varieties of papaya are Washington, Coorg Honeydew, which is also called Mahabindu, Sunrise Solo, Vaimanalo, Ranchi, Red Lady, which is from Taiwan F1 hybrid seeds, RCTP1 from Tripura, Akra Surya and Akra Prabhat. Thank you for watching.